Hello YouTube, Matthew here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the shared app storage in iOS. So this is a different type of storage that you're going to see stores some of the same things as the regular storage that we saw in the applications area of the image. So without further ado, let's get into this and roll the intro. Hey everybody, welcome back to the video. Now here in my image, what we're going to see is the shared app group storage is in a similar place to the regular application storage that we've seen before. So in this case, instead of going into our application folder, we're going to instead go into our mobile containers shared directory, and there's a subdirectory in there called app group. And in this app group folder, we're going to see that we have all of these UIDs for apps. So they have to be shared, or these are shared resources across some apps. So let's look at some of them right now. So you're going to see, just for example, the couple that I've looked at so far, the 3 that I've looked at so far. Now, as I'm saying this, have nothing in them, or have nothing within their folders. And this could be for a variety of reasons. This may be because the apps didn't store it in there, instead they stored it in their application folder, or it's just that they weren't used and instead it will be that they weren't used, and instead of being used, they were stored somewhere else. But so first of all, our first thing is this reminders.plist. So apps like reminders store it in here, and we know that. And some of the stuff that it will show is the last cloud off prompt data, and information about the session, and information about some items that were in reminders. So now I'm looking for some of the other ones. I don't remember the key. I did not write the key down to some of the other ones that actually had good information in them. So I'll be kind of doing what you would do if you were looking through them, because you don't know exactly what you're looking for. You just know that there's some stuff that exists in here. And maybe on some phones you would find the Discord app, and the Discord app would also be storing its information in this folder sometimes. So in this case, the Discord plist will show us all of this stuff right here. Message forwarded, where the messages were forwarded when, let's see, some voice messages that may have taken place. Maybe whenever poll information has been had. The standard keys, yeah, other stuff like that too. And it would also show some notifications that may have taken place. So I'm looking through more of these to find the ones that I actually want. So I did find Busu now, the language learning app, Busu. And this also has some stuff within it. Like current level, user info, user parameters, and all the other stuff. So now we'll find in some of these that we have a bunch of information that's not there. Workflow, my app. We have temporary storage, we have shortcuts here. But in this case, this phone that I had did not have any shortcuts, so it doesn't have any information about new shortcuts created or whatnot. Okay, and this one has nothing. Caches, assets, JSON. So this is okay, let me pull this from my main screen over to this screen, my bigger screen that I like to work on. So this is most likely for Apple Health. I'm gonna show you a couple more pictures of this that were in the assets. So yeah, this might be Apple Health from what I can see. Okay, maybe not Apple Health. I'll do a couple more of them. Danny Rico. So actually, maybe it is Apple Health. Probably it is Apple Health. Okay, so I won't keep you guys so long here. I will move on to the next one. And in post, I will check this app out. So Spotlight thumbnails, so yeah, so we could probably find out what it is from these pictures in thumbnails. Actually, maybe it's something else. This is Apple Tips. And this one. Okay, now this is one that I was searching for a while. Because I downloaded something onto the phone and I was like, I wonder where the files storage that is stored onto this phone. And this is where it stores it. So this video right here is what I downloaded from a Discord server that I was on. And I found out that it's here in Files Provider Storage. In whatever UUID this is, that this stuff is stored. So it'll be different for you on whatever device that you have, or if you have the image that I'm using here, then you can also have it in this format here. Okay, this one has nothing. So this is Apple Search App, so we'll take a look at some of the searches that were searched here. Apple Warehouse.db. Data Warehouse.db. Aggregated data is SFM content. Okay, this has blobs that don't really have anything. Spotlight search. So on cursory view, I don't know what this has inside of it. And yeah, this is not very helpful to me. Okay, so feedback. Apple Do It report. So this also has feedback from other apps. And yes, that doesn't have much there. So this is local storage from iMessage. Or sorry, image. iMimage. So this shows an image from a podcast. This is a podcast cover. Most likely another podcast cover from one that was listened to on the phone. This is very likely for Apple Podcasts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is podcasts now because these are all podcasts that have been listened to. Okay, documents, MLT library SQLite. Or sorry, mtlibrary.sqlite. What does this have in it? Change mt. Information about podcasts like download type, when it was downloaded, what time it was downloaded, the episode limit, podcast PID. So the number that the device uses to represent the podcast, whether one is subscribed to the podcast or not, the added date, the feed change date, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Wow, there's so many columns to this. And yeah, you do see the title here, stories, stores URL, okay. Still a bunch of other stuff that is very entertaining to see. That there is a lot of information about podcasts in this database. Apple Podcasts. That is Apple Podcasts. So this is Apple Notes, probably. For me seeing Notes, I think that this is Notes. I see location. So this has a bunch of stuff for, or it would have a bunch of stuff for the Gallery app, for the SMS app, which is iMessage, Apple Shortcuts, and Translate, as well as in the library it has caches. It would have caches for other stuff. DNS filters, this is networking here. And some stuff for maps. Okay, now that that's done, I didn't go through all the folders, but this is something that you could do on your own. So maybe to bring back the assignments at the end of videos, in this video's description, I'm going to give you a link to this image itself. Hopefully it uploads quickly, but I will give you a link to it, and with that link, I'd like you to just go through everything and see what cool stuff you can find and how all of this stuff is related to everything in the applications folder. See how many duplicates you can find and see if anything in the regular applications folder is linked to here in this app group folder. Now with that out of the way, I hope you guys have very much enjoyed this video and learned something new about forensics. And I also hope that you guys keep on enjoying learning about forensics and doing forensics on iPhones. Now thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. And see you in the next one. Matt, out.